Hi. Here we are at one road's end. You and me, hand in hand, filled with doubt from where we've been. Hitting turn out like we blind. All I am, whoa, is the grand balloon stars. All I am is the story written in scars. Stepping steady through shifting sand, yeah. In the end, that's all I. No map to follow, no friend's advice. My folks don't get it, it ain't their life. It's up to us, this choice we made. Hold together or will we break? All I am is the ground below the stars. All I am is a story written in scars. To bend steady through shifting sand. In the end, that's all I. Under darkening skies, can't be the man you thought I'd be, but I keep walking if you walk with me. Walk with me. All I am is the ground below the stars. All I am is a story written in scars. Stepping steady through shifting sand, yeah. In the end, that's all I. Stepping steady through shifting sand. It's all okay. How y'all doing? It is Saturday, isn't it? I have to tell you, Allie and I went adventuring way off into the canyons and up into the mountains. And thank you for the claps and the love. And it is nice to see so many of you hanging with me on the weekend. I appreciate that. Man, I don't know how many hikers we have out there, but it was a long one today, and got back. Man, we probably got back a couple hours before the gathering, and I shoveled some eggs and sweet potatoes into my mouth, and I went and I passed out, and I took an awesome Saturday afternoon nap, and I woke up, and it was almost time to gather. It was all I could do to get everything together so that I could be live with you right now. But man, I am still dirty and crusty and nasty from the hike. For those of you that do go hiking, you know, after a day wandering through the woods or the mountains, there is just a layer. There is a layer of grit that builds up, and so you probably, it's probably an invisible layer, but it is there. Just know that there is grit between you and I tonight. Maybe it'll come out in the music in a good way. Who knows? So it is request night, and I just took that. That was a request from Twitter, for Roadie Woman 52. And let's see what y'all wanted to hear on Facebook today. No, and the first one I see is from Eileen, and it's All I Am. Go figure, Eileen. I'm glad that I got to play your song. All right, let's spin it and see what happens. Barb wants to hear Beautiful Doom. I can do that for you, Barb. I posted a like a little 16-second, I think it was, video. A little 360 degree view of a point in our hike today, and I asked for requests. So I'm going to those posts on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. If you would like to, if you didn't get a chance to request on those posts, that's where I'm drawing from right now. If you want to go onto those posts and make your request during the gathering, I will go back on and I will refresh the posts so that I can get an updated list of all of your requests, okay? I didn't give you a lot of time today. My friend Robin told me that the Instagram and Twitter videos posted through pretty quickly when I was out on a hike, but it was only an hour or so ago that the Facebook post actually made it onto Facebook. So I get, not all of you maybe had a chance to put in your request for tonight. This one is an old song. It's called Beautiful Doom, and I appreciate the request. When a breeze on a summer day, hit the road and I run away. In a tailwind of blue and gray, streaming out on cue. Bet you sound like a caveat. Take a look, baby, what you got. And I cut around like a pistol shot, ringing like a death. I won't look away. I'm going for it. On a rocket flight, gonna burn out bright. Looking over, see if I can shoot that moon to my beautiful doom. Now I'm headed like a nursery rhyme, enigmatic like a 5-lane dime. Come me over, you can see it shine. Delusion on the fool. Operated like a Stanley Cup. Bad pepper for the bottom up. I come on for a little luck, yeah, that'll see me through. I won't look away, yeah. So maybe go home today, yeah. And I'm going forward, yeah. On a rocket flight, on a burn out bright. You're looking over, yeah, to see if I can shoot that moon to my beautiful doom. Could be like cashing in a 10-grand check, or staring at a 10-car wreck. You never know what you're gonna get when the tragic chase the muse. It's just a simple vapid little rhapsody, yeah. Heavy with some melody, smooth over in a velvet key, just in a light and suit. Don't you look away, yeah. 'Cause I may be gone today, and I'm going forward on a rocket flight, on a burn out bright. And you're looking over, see if I can shoot that moon to my beautiful doom. Well, the neighborhood, thank you for the claps. The neighborhood dog wrangler, I don't know if you all remember him from the spring, but he has been by today, hanging out, protecting Allie and I here at the cabin after we got back from the hike. And I was hoping that he would still be around. I saw him right out there in the wash, patrolling for us. You might hear him barking if he finds something that he thinks might be dangerous to us. But well, we'll see if he comes back around, because if you haven't met him yet, he's a good fella. He's a good fella. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Ready? Susan, Rain Song. I got you. All right. Oh, that's a nice message from whomever is representing Team Adam as a group tonight. Down, need to come for days. All around, she tries to wash away this old town, become an ocean. What I want today and will not be the rain. Taste sweeter than the love we waste and will not be the rain. Will not be the rain. Will not be the rain this time. Someday we'll become an ocean, but not today, and we'll not be the rain. We'll not be the rain this time. Yeah. That felt nice. Thanks for that request. Oh my gosh. Are we not getting great reception tonight, people? I apologize. I hate that. it gets really bad, I can try to switch to a different network, and we'll try. But for right now, let's go. I am going to refresh the Facebook post so that I can have a fresh look at your requests and make sure those of you that put that's so interesting. That is a little surreal to see myself live on the page. And let me see. And I'm calling up all of your requests right now. And making sure they're all here. Okay, now I'm going to spin. The way I try to do this is I spin. I run my fingers across the mouse pad, right? And so the requests spin, right? And where the mouse lands is the request. Dara, I will, of course, play I Will Ride for you. Nice. This has been a nice little combination of requests so far tonight. It's funny, I feel like request night in some ways is just kind of also a nice reminder that I don't have to always be in control. Sometimes, right, giving up some control is actually can help fuel the journey. I don't know if some of you all suffer from the same affliction I do. Wanting so bad to do good. Sometimes we just try a little too hard. I continue to try and teach myself to let go of the reins when I can. All right. Here we go. Take me on the road today. Let me taste a little sky. I've been so far locked away. It's time for me to fly. And I gotta hold steady, 'cause you know I'm ready. I could taste the wind. I'm gonna trade my ticket for gold. And I gotta be strong, because I won't be long and I'll be back again. It's time to go. And now, babe, easy to find. soul divine. It don't come from pages of the words of sages in an ivory tower. I gotta walk the rhythm and I know, and I won't back down from the chains I found in the darkest hour. It's time to go, and I'll be easy to find. Just look up it for the night. My fortune will cover the sky, and I'll ride. I'll be right. I'll be right. I'll be right. I'll be easy to find. Just look up it for the light. My elation shattered tonight. I'll be right. 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 Yeah. I'll be right. I'll be right. All right. You know, every time I play that song, the coolest thing about being in a band with great artists is sometimes they can hear something in a song, and sometimes the thing that they hear may be like the thing that makes that song so connective and powerful. I really like that song, and it was a number of years ago. It was a contender for us playing the song out, us recording it. And by the way, this is another song, thanks to you gatherers, that I feel like really has really moved up the ranks as far as the contenders, as far as the songs that have never been released that I'd love to start thinking seriously about releasing. I shared it for the first time with you gatherers. Oh gosh, I think it was the night that I left Boston after being sick, and so it was probably the end of April. I had just been sick with coronavirus, and I was recovering, and Allie and I decided we're gonna go out to the desert, and we were doing everything online, and we were both on lockdown, and so we packed a van, got ready to roll, and "I Will Ride" was the new song that I shared on a gathering that night, and ever since then, it's, you know, sometimes a meaning can come from a song, not just from, right, not from the words and not from the melodies, but sometimes in the context through which I share the song, or we listen to a song, we hear a song, right? I know the Allman Brothers, that song "Blue Sky." You're my blue sky, you're my sunny day. Lord, you know it makes me high when you turn your love my way. Turn your love my way. That is one of my absolute all-time favorite songs to this day. And to this day, I also don't know whether or not it's just one of my absolute all-time favorite songs, or it was one of the first. Right, the Allman Brothers were one of those first bands that I saw at Great Woods outside of Boston on the summer tour, and those some of those shows have shaped who I am as an artist, as a person, as a music listener, as a fan. Um, so, anyways, playing music and sharing music with great musicians is also a really amazing thing, and it can change the way that I feel about a song. And so when we were working on the song with the band, we were playing with a bassist named Robin Vincent Soper at the time, and he came up with this killing bass part for the end of the song. Right, the chorus is going, I'll be easy to find, just a cup if all the night my fortune shadow the night I will ride, and then at the end I'm going, I will ride. Now, the chords, right, under I will ride. So the bass part usually mimics the chords. Boom, 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 boom. I will ride. But Robin came up with this awesome part, which was like, it was something like, killing bass part is right disregarding the chords, which is usually what the bass player's job is, right? Is to be the floor of each chord that is played, and he created this counter melody that is just super great. So I'm really excited to dig back into this song with Poche, and tell him about Robin's part at the end, because to me that totally captured the spirit of what I was hoping to connect through that song. So, all right, should we go to another request? My neighbor Seth just came by again, and actually, what was really cool is, as I was telling you that story, Wrangler, who I was telling you about, he showed up and he had a piece. It looked like a piece of cactus. Piece of cholla. Yeah, a big piece of cholla cactus, like these, and it looked like it was stuck to his chin or his mouth. Oh, yeah. Brutal. So I was just watching Seth save old Wrangler back there. All right, here we go. Carolyn Dustin wants to hear Sprig. I can do that, Carolyn. Seth, we do request nights on Saturday, and so I put up a post, and my gatherers, they write down all their requests, nice. and I try to choose them at random. If they stump me, my fiddle player buys them a car. That's our deal. Oh. Yeah, high stakes. Yeah, it is. High stakes. And for you first-time gatherers, this is a song that this song means a lot to me, and it means a lot to a lot of our fans. But and we were talking about this actually a little bit after the gathering we were hanging out on a porch afterwards. But one of the goals for me is to, as a writer, is to try to allow myself to be as vulnerable as possible through the writing. And as a lot of you know, I'm a person that has ups and downs. I mean, we all have ups and downs, right? But I know that I also have a history of anxiety and depression in my family, and as I've gotten older, I've come to understand that is a part of who I am, and my way of dealing with it is to write songs about it. I want my life to sparkle like the ocean, sparkle like the ocean on a clear summer day. But sometimes I feel like a dirty little puddle, waiting for some boots to come and splash me away. So I lie in my bed, close the shades, bury my head like if I hide long enough. Like an oak tree, the sturdiest thing around. But sometimes I feel like a scratch swing of clover, waiting for someone to run and pluck me out the ground. So I walk around this town, slouch down, looking down like if I hide long enough, thinking I've got it done. To be pretty like a sunset, pretty like a sunset for anyone to see. But sometimes I feel like the fog rolling over, all freaking bloated, fucking up the scenery. So I drive out at night, far from home, far from sight, like if I hide long enough. So that's another song over the last 254 nights that we've hung out together. I have come to appreciate is one that is probably one of our more popular songs by a lot of you gatherers that gather with us every night. And it's interesting because two of the requests tonight, we've only played 5 or 6 songs, but two of those requests, the Rain Song and Sprig, were both right, addressing the darkness, right, that I feel sometimes. And they both do it in completely different ways. And that's the thing that like inspires me about music, right? The Rain song can be this, right? The rain comes down, it'll come for days, right? You feel, or I hope, right? The hope is when I'm writing the song that you're feeling the sadness. And when I'm singing that song, I want to sing the sadness, right? But with Sprig, the music is ironic. And there's no rules for writing a song about sadness. Sometimes it can be a stupidly happy song about the sadness, right? It's just, there are no rules. It's good. Okay, let's see what the next request is, okay? Oh, oh, hold on a second. There we are. Okay, Mary, Dynamite, I got you. Ooh. So, a controversial song, a controversial request. This came from a self-challenge, which was, and it's an older song for those of you who have not heard it before. But the idea is, right, if I really believe that at the core, we're all, there's more about us that is the same than is different, right? If I really believe that, then I should be able to find the goodness in every single person, right? That is on this planet. And so, for me, taking that to the extreme, I had to find a character who I would not otherwise consider a good person, right? And the first thing I went to, and I wrote this pretty soon after 9/11. And so the challenge was, could I write a song and find the humanity behind a suicide bomber, right? So that was the mission on this. And heavy topic. Tell me I've got the eyes of my father, who gave his life fighting for the cause. And they tell me I am destined for the calling. Righteous heir apparent to the gods. And I feel the dream, the hero of the people with a legendary mind. And all I have to do is shake the ground, and I'm strapped in for the final round. Yeah, I'll step up to the fight, and we're going to big dynamite. And I keep my courage, thinking about my mother, who's hungry as she was 20 years ago. And she lives her life in quiet desperation. success means they will get it loud and clear. And I walk this street to my final destination. The martyrs rhythm, woman pounding in my ears. Oh my ears. Then I will be the dream, the hero of the people with the legendary mind. And when all I have to do is sing the ground, and I'm stretching for the final round. Yeah, I step up to the fight, and we're going up in dynamite. Oh, no, 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 no. I know, and then we'll be the dream, the hero of the people with a legendary mind. And when all I have to do is shake the ground, and I'm stretching for the final round. Yeah, I'll step up to the fight, going up and down the mine. I'll step up to the fight, going up in dynamite. Whew. That was an intense one. Did you all see Wrangler make an appearance during the middle of that? Hey, Wrangler, you want to say hi to the gatherers? Come here, buddy. Not so much, huh? You've had a long day. He's sleeping in the sand, right off camera. Oh, maybe you can see him. Hold on a second. There he is. He's a cute little guy, isn't he? Thank you for all the claps. Yeah. Okay, so here's what I'm going to try and do. Because I wanted to play a song on the piano yesterday. And I finally got that camera working, I think. And so I am going to... Oh, I just saw one. All right. Dave, I got you. Devil's Kiss. I will play that one. And let me see. There we go. Okay. I'll meet you over on the other side. I'm a little bit cut off. There we go. What's up? Nah, I think they got it. They can see okay. All right, so we talked a little bit tonight, right, about me getting sick back in Boston, right? And somebody requested "I Will Ride," the song I shared for the very first time right before we took off for the desert. And I was out here, and I had this piano set up, and it was in May, and I found myself, right, both being happy about being out here, inspired by being with Allie and in this incredible surrounding, in this canyon that we live in, right? And also angry, and I kept getting angrier and angrier, watching the news every day and seeing the numbers continue to rise, and the numbers are continuing to rise unimaginably right now. And I feel like it's hard not to just be numb to all of that at this point, right? But at that point, I was just so raw. I had just been sick in a town, in a city called Chelsea, right outside of Boston, and Chelsea is one of the poorest areas in Massachusetts, and quickly became a hotspot for the virus, and when Allie and I were there, we would just hear the ambulances, day and night. And I was thinking about that, I wrote this song. So, and you should know that we are now recording it in the studio right now. And so Josh and I are sending tracks to each other through the cloud these days, and hopefully this will be the next Adam Ezra Group song that we release. Who knows? But knock on something. Maybe within the next month or two. Ain't gonna pull down my mask, take a shot from a stranger's flask. You can lace it so the pleasure lasts. Might as well chase it with a shotgun blast. They die quick in the city I abandoned. Heal up, hide out in the canyon. Ain't gonna put trust in a man spending my money on another fake tan. It's your love I'm breathing. Wish I was a been leaving. Yeah, I was damned when I made your list. Cut down by the devil's kiss. But your love keeps calling. And like the rest I'm falling. I can't run, I cannot resist. Cut down by the devil's kiss. I don't forget, I am not a forgiver. Where was the plan while you were watching us shiver? It's a bad hand and it won't be delivered by the man who says son, double down on the river. You know it's bad when the lungs get thick. Tears down the tenements brick by brick. I'd rather drive with the drunk ditch digger with his foot on the gas and his hand on the trigger. It's your love I'm breathing. Wish I was a been leaving. Yeah, I was damned when I made your list. Cut down by the devil's kiss. But your love keeps calling. Like the mist I'm falling. I can't run, I cannot resist. Cut down by the devil's kiss. And the candle burns low like a dancer. And the profiteer vandals lurk like a cancer. It's a scandal beyond belief, man, to see what the devil sees. People either preach loud like a scholar, hold signs fists up like a brawler, and know better than to listen to the caller, standing on the box just to call himself taller. The party's over when you get the bill. Look down on the floor at the blood you spilled, bending the truth in a real-time thriller, watching the news just to face my killer. It's your love I'm breathing. Wish I was a been leaving. Yeah, I was damned when I made your list. Cut down by the devil's kiss. But your love keeps calling. Like the rest I'm falling. I can't run, I cannot resist. Cut down by the devil's kiss. I ain't gonna pull down my mask to take a shot from a stranger's flask. You can lace it so the pleasure lasts. Might as well chase it with the shotgun blast. Cheers. I'll meet you over there. Don't go nowhere. Okay? Okay. There you are. And I'm going to go to this nicer camera now, actually, because it works a little better in the dark. There you are. Right, that looks a little better. Oh, and we got Wrangler in the shot. That's good. Thank you for the claps. Yeah, I hope that recording comes out well. I really like that song. And again, right, we talk a little bit about the context in which a song is shared or heard, right? That can also bring meaning to that song, right? Like My Blue Sky from the Allman Brothers. And so, you know, for me, we're still in it, right? We are still deep in this situation, this nightmare situation. And the anger is still there for me. And the fear and all of that stuff swirling, right? And for all of us, I know, for all of us, you can't be human and not feel all those things this year. And so that song has become one of the outlets for me, And of course, just being here with you all is an outlet for me too, right? I was thinking that it was really cold, but really, I found a fly in my beer, so it can't be that cold. The flies are still flying into my beer. That's the test around here for me. Still tastes good. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the wind at our backs. May it always blow steady wherever you roam. May it turn when you're ready to carry you home. May it keep you ahead of the rain. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the heavens above. Some say it's a glimpse of God's great design. Some say it's the science of all things combined. May we look up and always feel wonder. Here is to us, and all that we see is to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to around good company. Here's to the drink that we share. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to this time that we have. But these moments pass lightly and they won't come again. May our lives all burn brightly right up to the end. May we live them with joyous abandon. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the end of the day. Let us drink to the work when the working is through. Let us drink one to me. Let us drink one to you. Let us drink one to those who aren't with us. Here is to us, and all that we see is to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to a land in good company. Here's to the future. Here's to the past. Let us drink one down slow. Let us drink one down fast. Let us drink one as this night is our last. Here's to the drink that we share. Oh, here's to the drink that we share. Thanks for hanging with me, all. Good Saturday night. Should we stick with our tradition? Should we do tribute night tomorrow? Okay. I won't wait for an answer. We'll just do it. Thank you to my